after the obligatory testing I just did before, is my first official Let's Play stream. I see we've got at least... Hey, we have Haster. I don't know if we have anyone else. Twitch said that I had 3 people following earlier, which is fantastic. But I only have 1 person commenting, so you, the commenter, are the only person that matters. Because if you're not familiar with Gone Home, the basic premise is we are someone who's been traveling. We've come home, and everyone's missing, or someone's missing. Just you arrive home and people are missing. And you go through the house trying to piece together what has happened, the story of the people in this house. In theory, this game can be finished in about 2 hours, or less, even. I've only played this for about 15-20 minutes, and I wasn't even the one who played it. One of my classmates was actually the one playing it. And I managed to pick this up myself. So this is going to be the stream. So if I'm moving around the house and you think, hey, you should go check that thing out, or you should go over that place, or whatever, throw it at me. In the chat, I will see it, and I will respond on that basis. Now, I'm going to do one last then. At the moment, it's at not on full screen mode. I'm going to switch it to full screen mode. Shift that so that all of your comments are visible but not in my face. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to do one last spruce on Facebook. If anybody here is able to spruce it a bit on Facebook too, that would be fantastic. No, that's fine. Awesome. Alright, closing all of this stuff off. Screen doesn't seem to be full screen anymore. It is for me. Maybe it was because I alt-tabbed out. And let me see how it looks on OBS. Ew, that is... Yes. That messing with the settings. I'll switch it back away from full screen. So things will be a bit smaller for me, but at least it should be better for you. That better? Yeah, that looks a lot better. Like looking at the OBS screen. Alright. So since I didn't set it up correctly to begin with, looks like we're going to be running it in partial screen mode, but it'll look full screen for you. I'm just the one who'll suffer. So let me just shift a couple things around on my screen. Perfect. Alright. Let's play Gone Home. And I need to stop looking at the microphone. Sorry about that. I'll get used to it. So WSD to walk and look around using the mouse. Wow, cassette tapes, so old.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really, seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
That's clearly our first clue that something is up. Nobody answered the phone. June 7th, 1995, 1:15 a.m. Damn, I got home early. Or late. Right, so, first things first. by name appears to be Caitlin Greenbrow. And it is currently June 6, 1995. Yes. Alright, so this is clearly the front porch. Click on things. There we go. Hold right mouse or left shift to look closer. Katie, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it is impossible. Please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. Suspicious, eh? I don't want Mum and Dad / anyone to know what. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you, Sam.
Hey
mate! So for people who don't know Mage, also I'm assuming Haster is Neville. I'm not actually sure. But Mage is an amazing DM, GM, I know, and he is an absolute pun master. So in terms of introductions, that's him. Oh, Matt! Oh, fantastic! Oh, we haven't spoken in ages. Yeah, I know there's a little bit of an echo. I'm not sure how to fix it. It didn't happen in previous tests at all. So I don't know where the echo is coming from. But can't open the door. Presumably there's a key somewhere. Oh, this is clearly a cup. Can I put the can upside down? Yes, I can. That my luggage. Can I go through my luggage? I can zoom in on my name. Go back outside. It's wet, obviously. Okay. What's in here? Hey, Christmas stuff. That looks incredibly useful. Oh, there's a key. Awesome. Oh, don't need that. Let's go inside. Alright. So, what a large house. Really? Like, this open area looks already bigger than my apartment. Quack! No, apparently I'm not bringing my luggage with me. I am a terrible person like that. Just leave it outside. The servants can handle it. Because I clearly have servants. Ooh, invoice. This is for Terrence Greenbrier. Presume that's probably my dad or something. Or maybe it could be the servants. Or the butler. Yeah, definitely the butler. By the look of it, people either just moved in or did a whole lot of ordering or something like that. Packing, delivery. Yeah, looks... and insurance. Yeah, looks like this place has only recently been moved into. Yeah, August 94, so... Well, it's now June 95, so it's been nearly a year that this has been sitting here.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm in a new school, and my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real, but I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal, just like I was talking to you.
So, this is one of the few things I do know about of the game going into it. So, hang on, how do I open the backpack? Yeah, okay. So, the journal, which I've got here, I think it's supposed to be like Sam's diary or something, which I think we technically find later in the game. It's an interesting thing with non-linear storytelling, where parts of the story are found as we discover it, but the actual object that all this is in either doesn't appear in the game or actually comes up late in the game. So it's interesting. It's like we're remembering coming home in past tense, and we're actually playing through something that's happened. We have a map, which, yep, I've explored so much of this place. We have my boarding pass, the front door key, and my passport. Oh, I'm pretty. That hair's almost as pretty as my real hair. Been to Europe, and we are clearly Americans as well. Has anybody been to the toilet in the last 12 months? Well, if they hadn't flushed it before, it's flushed now. Author magazine. Stephen King. Okay, good. Useful information or not. This is the most important thing in the house. We must preserve this. Cleansing powder. Can I do anything with it? Drop it on the ground, apparently. Random box. Quick fix. Band-aids in the bathroom. Toilet paper. What's that box? That's more. Nope, can't click on the towels. I'm not sure what the towels are for. Those don't look like hand towels, but there's no shower or bathroom in here. Who keeps towels with their toilet? Unless it's a bathroom or something. Can't turn the heater on. I can, however, waste water if I want. And I can sanitize. I can be a responsible citizen this time. Hand towels for drying your hands, maybe. Yeah, but those look considerably bigger than hand towels. Like those look like full towels. Oh, need the toilet light on. It's over here. Oh, it looks like somebody's car. Yeah, can't read it, can't click on it. Can, however, grab the tissue box. Go away, tissue box. We don't like you. Nobody likes you. Wow, I can barely even read that. Like, something to work from new home. Left on grab tree, right in bullhorn. Oh, it's directions of how to get there from presumably where they used to live to here. 1 hour, 10 minutes. Okay, it's a fair distance away. Actually turning off lights at points. Well, I'm electricity conscious. And nothing else in here, I don't think. Somebody turned 17. This is how white girls in horror movies die. Yeah. I am the white girl. This is my horror movie. I am going to die. Yeah, somebody had a 17th birthday. Sam. Okay, well, now we know Sam is at least 17. And there was a mention of Stephen King, yeah. Dibs on your books. No. Bad mate. Those books are being donated to science. Somehow. can't pick that up. There's another drawer. Just a whole lot of letters. Was there a date on the card at all? Yeah, that does count. Sure, I have all my books. Yeah, there's no date. Quiet, you! Alright. Who's this? Forestry Service, Janice Greenbrier. I presume that's probably my mother. Looks like she's a forest ranger. Grab Monopoly. For a second I thought that was the jacket I could click on, not the string. Anything behind there? Yell at him! What have we got here? First place in running. I am a good horror heroine. I can run. Really good. I mean, that was only 5 years ago. I'm sure I haven't put on any weight or lost skills. This is exactly what every house needs. I don't know enough about the traditions, the Mexican traditions where this is from, to know if this is like a good luck thing or a cursed object or what. Ooh. Heckle in Mexico. Back. Another track trophy. See, that was 4 years ago. So, at least twice that I was a good runner. The Tombs of Youth. Looks very Day of the Dead. Yeah, it does a little bit. Nothing. Also nothing. Any other good... Oh, I can grab this one. Of course. It's Bible. We must keep this close. Like any heroin white thing. Yeah, just throw the Bible on the floor. Yep, that's very respectful of me. I am such a good Christian. Okay, we have a letter. Dear Jad? It's so good to hear from you again. All this new house business sounds like quite the adventure. Remember the little dorm room we shared freshman year when we were miserable, fantasizing about our dream homes? I always said I wanted a mansion. You said you wanted a house in the woods. Jan must be our mother, or that forest ranger woman. Look who got both! Somebody up there likes you. I could use some of that magic. Send me some lotto numbers, I'll play them. Seriously? I'll play them, word. But I shouldn't be complaining about this good old split. Loved hovel we've had since, but got transferred to Winnipeg. We just got newly vinyl siding. Jealous yet? Let me know if you want to change places. Seriously, split level type house. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's like because the screen is not actually as big on my screen as it's probably on yours. It's actually probably a bit harder for me to read this. Ew, Winnipeg. So how are the girls doing? Katie left on her big European adventure. Yay, that's me. Speaking of jealous, right back soon. I miss you, Rumi. Carol. That's really nice of Carol. Especially in this day and age. This day and age being the 90s. I was about 6 years old when this game was set. Maybe 7. I was 7 years old when this game apparently happened. Bad door. Oh, no, that's just some floor dragging. Oh, was that? No, that was the Bible. I threw that on the ground. Sod it. Leave the light on. We don't need to be safety conscious or electricity conscious. I'm not paying the bills. My parents were here, they'd probably kill me. But they're not. They were, we wouldn't have a game. Worldwide itinerary. Alright, so this is the itinerary for the last year. This looks like my itinerary. Wow, I travelled a lot. Why didn't I take this with me? Must be for the parents to track phone calls or something. Yeah. I did a lot of nice travelling. Legally, I'm a travel bug. Read note. Sam, Daniel from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come see the new house. Call him back. Mom, Daniel is a total weirdo. The only reason I ever hung out with him in the first place is he had a Nintendo when we were little. Look, I get that. I can't say I've ever hung out with someone solely because they had a Nintendo or something, but when I was in primary school, I did make friends with this one kid, and I made friends with him because he didn't seem to have that many friends, and I just figured, sod it, I'm going to get to know him better. And I didn't own a console at that age. My first console was a Nintendo 64, and I'm pretty sure I picked that up around the same time Pokemon Stadium came out, whenever that was. And that was also my only console. And this guy had PlayStation, Sega, Super Nintendo, like he had all of the consoles at the time. And like I had a lot of fun like hanging out with him because it was the only time I got to play consoles. I didn't actually get to hang out with him a hell of a lot because I only really knew him for like a year. But still. Also, I was clearly the total weirdo in that relationship with that kid. Can I call someone? Emergency services? Nope. Can't interact with that anymore. Family portrait. So that looks like me. So that one I presume is Sam. Sam is a girl, not a boy. That's me, Mum, Forest Ranger, and that's probably Terrence, unless I do in fact have a butler. Or I could just look at the description underneath that does say everybody's names. No attic or something I can get to. Nothing on the ground. A butler with the same surname. That sounds like some weird family secret sort of business. Like secret son sort of deal. Alright. Press 2 or M to check our location in maps. Okay. Aha! Another storage room. Welcome new students. This looks like it's for Sam. Be sure to bring the following things. Yes. Did not bring a positive attitude. That's either a rebellious streak, or really concerning, or both. Please remember to get plenty of sleep the night before. See you soon again. Beth Valence. Somebody remember Beth Valence. I'm sure it'll be important. Probably won't be.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school. And there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House Girl. Great.
Psycho House Girl. Sounds like this house has a history. It's one of the postcards I sent. Hi Mom, Dad, and Sam. I am in Paris. I have done many Parisian things, like eating a le petit déjeuner. I have no idea what that is. I'm just going to pretend it's a bagel. And wearing a beret. For a second I thought it said Brexit. Wearing a Brexit. Very Parisian. I'm going to have lots of film to develop when I get back. Oh, of course, this is Kodak camera period. Sam, I'm bringing you back something from the Shakespeare Book Company, since you are my favourite sister, as opposed to all those other sisters I clearly have, like the butler. Love you all, Katie. Weird. Clearly I've never been to this house before. This was set in 1994. Alright, American dating, so 8th would be, what, that would be September? Yeah. If I left in August, then this was only a month in. I want, like, alright, well we know people were in the house in September. That's an interesting thing to have in the drawer. Oscar Mason, 60 of Boone County, died peacefully last month in his home. Mr. Mason was born on September 8, 1933 in the house that would be his home for the rest of his life. He attained his degree in pharmacy at a young age and returned to Boone County to practice. He quickly became a well-loved figure at the center of the community. In the decades preceding his passage, he was seldom seen outside his home. A service will be held this Sunday at the First Methodist Church at 1 p.m. All are welcome. His survivors include his nephews, Terence Greenbrier, as well as in spirit the people of Boone County to whom he provided wealth and comfort. I guess that's how we ended up with this house. Was I in the army? Is that an army uniform? Someone who knows better. I don't know. Maybe that's not me. Maybe that's my mum or something. Yeah, that could be Sam. Actually, let's have a look. Ah. Yeah, that definitely looks more like Sam than me. Could be Mum though, but I doubt Mum had pink hair. So... Oh, what does it say? I can't read the writing on the blazer. I don't know if you guys can read the writing there. Soto. And that just looks like Badger's not actually writing. Oh, I was hoping it would have a name or some other, and I just dropped it on the ground. Let's put it back. Something else. Grab pen. I have a pen! The pen is mightier than the sword. This will protect me from whatever demons lay in this house. My pen. Pencil! Perfect for staking vampires or pretending you're John Wick. Bye, pencil. Anything else in here? Another pen! Nothing down there. Oh! There's things on the side here. Is that a radio playing? Pioneer, combination, laserdisc, compact, blah blah blah, CD player. Cool.
Hi, Beck!
Hi, Beck! They say Jack of all trades is a master of none. I have to disagree. Mastery is not a question of specialization. Clearly, this is a pompous guy writing. Mastery is not a question of specialization, but sureness of purpose and dedication to craft. If you happen to be in the market for a combination LD-CD player, you'll be glad to know that Pioneer seems to share this particular... Nothing in particular. Yeah. Did somebody get abducted by aliens midway through writing an advertisement? You can do better. Why is all this about JFK? It's USSR. Okay, looks like somebody in the family is a conspiracy theorist. What if JFK wasn't JFK? He was a lizard person! Actually recently watched an entertaining BuzzFeed video YouTube series on like the JFK assassination and conspiracy theories about lizard people and all that sort of stuff. It's just utterly hilarious. Anything else? Crumpled paper. John Russell opened his eyes and saw them. The stars, twinkling as if he were lying on the grass in his family's yard in Massachusetts. Even though that place was a million miles away. No. He blinked the sleep from his eyes, looking through the carbon-reinforced safety glass, very specific, of the space station Archimedes. Yes, he was a long way from home, but the future needed him. Okay, so either we have conspiracy theorists, sci-fi... This is going to end up being aliens, I'm sure. John Russell's head swam. Not the rest of his body, just his head. Disembodied, swimming with its ears. He felt incredibly drunk, despite not having touched a drop in hours. He vomited onto his feet. Despite not having touched a drop in hours, he was still drunk and sick. His bare feet. What? Everybody knows that JFK isn't alive and did 9/11. Nice. Sick-flat toenails. Did I vomit on my feet? Here. Scanning up his bare shins, bare knees, he was completely naked. He looked up, met the eyes of a gorgeous blonde woman wearing a tight polymer fiber tunic, and now it became a sex novel. Then fabric that strained at the seams to contain her generous bosom was emblazoned with the phrase, Matter Transference Operator. Thwun, he passed out. John Russell had crossed the gap. The gap in time, as opposed to the gap over at Walmart. Only messages has passed the offering. But now, man. They needed him, now more than ever. Changing the past was no longer good enough. Ooh, time travel. The instructions for the council had been clear. What to procure, what to construct from it, how to assemble it, so he made the machine, how to transport him bodily across time, and now he stood there on the bridge of the starship Archimedes, command of the vessel, because only he, who had saved the Predisnets life twice before could extend the earth through to their destiny. The fate of the galaxy. I'm really hoping that somebody's a bad sci-fi writer as opposed to, you know, somebody thinks that that's real. Oh, pretty picture. That actually looks like a scene from a Stephen King novel. I can't remember what it's called, but the one where the author gets captured by his biggest fan. It kind of looks like a scene from that movie. Or possibly The Shining. Either or. Stephen King. Horror. 777. Yeah, no. Okay. I guess I'll... All that paperwork, who cares? Red Book. An important new look at the circumstances surrounding one of the greatest tragedies of our time. The killing of JFK. You've seen the movie, discover the truth. By Benjamin Almond. Tasty Pie. Alright. Somebody's dead. Electrical inspection. Wiring in the house is technically up to safety and amperage requirements, however multiple layers of wiring have been added into the structure over the last 100 years. Man, this house has had electricity longer than most places have had electricity. The system is frequently unpredictable and lights blink out for no clear reason. Pressure on floorboards and door frames disrupt circuits lie directly behind the surface. Properly reworking the electrical system would be highly destructive to the walls, floor, and fixtures of the structure. After discussion with Mr. Greenbrier, since there are no current safety concern issues, they will not be addressed. And that was October last year. Probably imperial years. They do very differently from metric years. Any deficiencies unclear. Meets local codes. Blah blah blah. Well, at least we know that if things flicker, it's not ghosts. It's bad electrics. For a second, I thought that was Cards Against Humanity there, but no, it's a telephone directory. I can't hold that in front of the fan. If I talk into the fan, do I get a nice little reverberation? Books of unclear titles. Spaghetti writing is scarier than ghosts. No Bibles in this bookshelf. Is that some... Grab bottle. Somebody was hiding some whiskey. By the look of it, not even good whiskey. Can I drink it? Nope, can't drink it. Oh no, I've left myself in. Oh, double hinge doors. Yeah. I don't think I've checked the drawers. Free ring binder. Which I can't open, apparently. Just a band binder that I'm allowed to pick up. No apparent reason. No! Oh! Secret drawer! Secret drawer! No! I want to read that! Oh! Spaghetti writing! Doctors everywhere! So August, this is just after I left. Like, no, this is from 1972. Dear Terence, I write on what I hope and imagine is a joyous occasion. News reaches me that you are newly married to a wonderful young woman. Aw, that's a nice thing to say about Mum. I have had more than a little time. I was about to just read, I have had more than a little, I have had more than a little time to consider my past and my family and my thanks to and my true to have whatever often something on your development on something or other on the years since we last met. Your marriage marriage gives me much reassurance in this regard. You are always welcome on Abor Hill. Ah, this is Owen. This is the guy who died, the obituary dude. I will understand something if you. I'm just going to assume that says Holy Grail. You accept this invitation. Okay. So, Uncle was happy that my dad got married to a lovely woman who is not from a Stephen King novel. We hope. I check. If you think I miss anything, feel free to yell at the screen. Yeah, your whiskey offends me. Yeah. Is there a light switch? Oh, this is a much bigger room than I expected. Books. So many books. This is it. This is the end of the game. I'm just gonna stay in here, read all of the books. All of them. What's the map like now? Well, that. And I don't think this is to scale. I'm pretty sure Dad's office is smaller than this library. Dad's office. Library. Dad's office. Library. Bad map. Alright, what's in here? We have Fresh Magazine. I was a teenage drag queen. I was concerned for a second that was going to turn out to be us on the front cover, but no, it's Sarah Holst, Out Gathering Moss, ever Sarah Holsters. And look, somebody's a teenager in '95, so clearly that's Sam. So I presume that probably belonged to Sam. Anything special about this coaster? Anything special about this tissue box? It's got a soft face. And a bar. I wonder if can somebody scan that barcode and see if it actually gives us a tissue box? Over here? No. Right. No. Turn to a different page. Nope. It's a really nice looking library though. Look at that collection. Okay, Dad's an author. A message from our future saved the president's life once, but within the next 24 hours there will be another attempt. The lines of communication are down. Alright, so yeah, Dad is a conspiracy sci-fi writer. Go away. Dad also hides his porn collection underneath his publications. Yep. Also, is it normal for porn magazines to talk about Japan war on dolphins? And good old Dad. He has taste. He likes his porn with political commentary. I love that it says, "Gosh, Dad." Dad's second book. Oh, this is his second book. What was his first one? First one in here? Just more porn. Okay. Anything else? Oh. Stranger under my... Stranger under my roof. Best advice for parents and teens. Well, Lisa Medina is not my mum, but presumably if parents have this book, then either myself or Sam are... It makes sense that Sam might be the problem. She didn't have a positive attitude for school. See, I'm polite with books regarding my sister. Dad stuff? Nah. Bible? Nah. Rent books on how to look after my sister's mental health? Very exciting. Dear tenants, David asked me to write to you regarding the reviews you've been submitting these last few months. Frankly, they're becoming more trouble than they're worth from an Edison's standpoint. There's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it. Not mine to cut back to it. Even then, it's becoming harder and harder to weed out the tangents and non sequiturs from the usable copy without heavy rewrites. The readers of Home Theatre Aficionado want to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not ruminations on your childhood. This is probably the CD player thing that we saw already. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be writing this letter. I'd just be cutting you loose. There's tons of guys half your age who would take half your rate to write stuff I could actually use. But David's known you for a long time, and he's the boss. So I'm giving you one more shot on his say-so. You should write him a nice note thanking him for his patience and generosity, and his clear corporate favoritism. Look through your old stuff and start submitting reviews like that again, and then everybody will be happy. Brent Kurtwood, responsible personnel manager and reviews editor. Have a nice dinner. Oh, we have a code. We have numbers. Somebody take note of that. 0451. It's probably the safe. Anything else? Oh, there was something here. The accident in traffic. Looks like somebody's trying to guess at titles. The unreliable. Yeah, somebody was really guessing at titles. Maybe that's what was with the Stephen King magazine. My dad was doing horror thriller research or something. No, nothing else in here? No. Oh, I left the light on. Shit, what was the code? 0451. Yes! Read document. Dear Mr. Mason, please find and clear your original document. And a typed copy for your records. The notarized copy has been filed with our offices. Thank you for entrusting our firm with this important matter. Jeffrey Wise, from Kubelik and Wise, attorneys at law. Well, and testament. I, Oscar Mason, who has a weird accent, possessing full competence of mind and memory, sometimes, and after full survey of valued items to my name, do hereby declare this document my last will and testament. The following shall hold true upon my person. 1. I declare that I am a lifelong resident of Boone County, that I am unmarried and have no children. Oh, poor guy. Unless he was really happy in his unmarried state. But didn't seem to be based on his letter saying, I'm so happy you got married, it's given me confidence or relief or whatever. 2. I declare that I have no outstanding debts to my name, to any creditors living or dead, or undead. I do hereby every item of value of which I may die possessed, ghostly possessed, including the dwelling and surroundings acres located at Arbor Hill, as well as any and all personal property and moneyed accounts. To my nephew, Terence L. Greenbrier, a proper lad who got married a few years ago in 1975. This was in 1973. He hasn't been married yet, but he will be. In the event that said Terence L. Greenbrier Jr. should predecease me, Then, and in such event, the bequest to him shall fall, and the same is bequeathed to his children, as ordered by age and competence as stewards of the estate. Well, that's definitely going to Sam. I'm clearly not competent. I subscribe my name to this will, this 13th day of August, 1973. Signed, Oscar Mason. And I'm assuming that's just a badly written version of what we just read. Looks like. Alright. Well. Yep, keep the will in the locked safe. Nothing else apparently. Ooh. Greenland. Were these lights on when I came in here? I think some of these lights were on when I came in here. Like, I know I turned that one on, but did I turn those on? I don't think I did. Come back later when they're on. Ghosts.
This is a severe weather warning.
TV was on. That's what I heard earlier.
Reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties: Austin County, Boone County, Dawn County, Tacoma County, and Astoria County.
Definitely noticed the
Residents
weather.
are strongly urged to stay indoors.
It could be ghosts. Maybe they want to know what the weather's like.
Expected at local.
Book. Sam thought this might help. Clearly Sam's not having a good time making friends. And this book is very patronizing.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk. But sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Is that all through? Yep. Okay, looks like Sister Sam is attracted to women. Good for her. And punk army girl. Maybe that's who the photo was. Maybe that's neither Sam nor me. Maybe that's Sam's crush. Oh, is there anything else in here? Cult crush. Dark crystal. Nice. X-Files. Oh man, I remember having episodes per tape. VHS. Not Betamax. Aliens took her family! Yep, I'm convinced of that too. Also, hi! Hi, Terry! Enclosed, please find the Pioneer CLDD 703 unit. Blah 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 blah, standard stuff, it's common players, like, this is probably the thing we were writing a review on earlier, or that Dad was writing a review on earlier. Looking forward to your take on it. That was a review he never finished, so whenever that, what date is this? 8/15/94. Have parents and family been missing for 8 months? Really odd. Imagine going to Europe on backpacking around Europe for half a year and coming back and discovering that for almost half a year, the entire time you've been gone, your family have been missing, disappeared, whatever. On that note, I'm going to have a cup of tea. Here's some I prepared earlier. Candles. So Sarah, sorry, Oddbird, I haven't gone any further than we did when we did our little Let's Play thingy of it. So, like, I'm actually pretty much where we got to. I haven't gotten any further. So everything here on is going to be new material. think I found much that we didn't find last time. I don't think. Maybe. I don't clearly remember what we did or didn't find. But yes, X-Files. Somebody was having a sci-fi marathon night. The heathen at the edge of the world. Samantha Greenbrier, Grade 2. The Turtle People. Part 1. Captain Allegra looked off at the ocean. It went on forever, or so it seemed. Someday she would find the edge and get to the paradise there, because I am a flat earther. Then she heard cannon fire. Boom! It was the Black Pirate ship. She yelled, I thought we lost them at Orse Island, the first mate said. Looks like you thought too soon. That's what you get for thinking. The black the black ship came up along the side. Captain Black himself came out onto the deck of the black ship. He yelled to Captain Allegra, You're never gonna find the edge. Ain't no paradise, and you're far out where I lie. Yeah, probably pirates, that's what I found. Yeah, not ghosts, no possession, nothing like that. No aliens, pirates. Unless it's alien pirates. Alien ghost pirates. New theory. Yep. Why do you keep following us, you imbecile? The first mate yelled out. We'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world and you will see her father was no liar. The battle kept going until Captain Allegra's ship got away. Now, west, she said. And the ship sailed towards the sunset. Anything else in here? No? No? Aside from somebody who's having an X-Files marathon, I don't think there's anything else. Button? Can't see it. Ratmobile! I kind of want this button. I want to keep it. Shame I can't put it in my inventory like an adventure novel or something. Well, at least somebody finished their pizza. No, 6-month-old rotting pizza slice there. I haven't looked at anything over here yet. I'm good at this. That goes up, that goes up, that goes up, that goes up. The Time Machine. Fantastic Voyage. Clue! Clue is a good movie. If you've never seen Clue, go watch Clue. It's basically, if you're familiar with the game Cluedo, or Clue in America, it's they made it into a comedy movie with multiple endings. It's pretty good. It is fantastic stuff. I forget who's in it. I know Susan Sarandon's in it. I know, I've forgotten the guy's name. Okay, the guy who plays Frankenfurter. Whatever, I can't believe I can't remember his name. It's the guy who plays Frankenfurter. Just after Rocky Horror Picture Show, they made Clue, starring Susan Sarandon and what's his name? I can't remember his name. It slipped my mind. Oh, we have a letter. Teddy! Hey man, how you been? I know you're a published author and you're everything now, but my editor at High Flying Aficionado has too much review work to go around, and he's looking for another freelancer. Okay, this is how Dad got were saying in your last letter how much of a pain it's been trying to find publishing in your latest work of literature, and writing at home with a glass of scotch and listening to some records and write up how it sounds, and then get paid. I've included some issues of the mag to use as a example. Just maybe send some samples to my editor and tell him you're an old colleague. Might send you. Here's the address. Cool. I was back in 78. This must be the first book. Does it have a publication date? Well, still, it must have been, what year was that letter sent? 1978. So the first book must have come out before 1978. Don't know when Dad's second book came out, but his third book is not till 5. It isn't even out yet by the look of it. Wow. Dad is a worse author than George R.R. Martin. Like 10 years between each book. Too bad. I'm going to find out what it is, and I'm going to play it all the time, and you'll have to suffer through it. Every Discord, every Twitch, playing this music. Nothing in this trash. Yeah. Oh, we have some crap here. Hey, you can go Sam. I'm Tommy at the back. Behind. I thought that was going to say something else for a second, man. Wait if you get this and right back. Ah, Tommy? Yes, I'm Samantha. And yes, I'm you. What's up? I just thought, since you're new, maybe you could use a friend. I don't have a lot of friends either, and so I thought I'd ask something. If you don't mind, pick mine. Yes? No? Nah, I don't mind. What did you want to ask? Was it just your uncle who went psycho, or does it run in the family? Wow. Wow, Tommy. You're a dick. Wow. Sam doesn't need help making friends. Sam needs a school that has decent people in it. Also, I think it's some kind of rock music. I'm also not entirely familiar with what genre it would possibly be, specifically. Grab a bunch of coupons. Save 25 cents! Such a saving! Would have been a half-decent saving back in 95. Yep. Grab a rubber. Yep. Such a useful thing to be able to interact with. Examine pamphlet. Oh, this must be Mum's. Pacific Northwest Conservation Department. Anything else? No. Another scene from a horror movie. And lights. Okay. What have we got in here? String. Oh no, I've locked myself in. With more of Dad's books. No! Samantha, please give this to your mother. Janice! Thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting tape. And I gave my permission. He needs to spend less time with those games anyway. No hurry returning it. Let Samantha know that she is welcome back to our house to visit anytime. Sincerely, Mary Schultz. Mary something. It's really nice of her. Danny, if I recall correctly...
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
Yep, that friendship was very reciprocal. More of Dad's books. That's his second book. How does... Well, I was about to ask, you know, how does Dad have so many copies of his own book, but actually that's fairly common. A lot of authors back in the 90s and early 2000s, as far as I'm aware, and probably before that, the publisher would send a bunch of books to them that they could then sell if they wanted. That way they got the full profits of the sale. Just put some of the onus on the author, and they can distribute it to their friends if they want for free. It's an interesting promotional thing. I actually managed to get quite a few martial arts books because of that system. Not because I wrote martial arts books, but I was friends with a couple of the authors, and when the publisher that published those books closed down, the author was just like, I have a garage full of these books, would you like some? Yes! Yes, I would! Nothing behind the bar. Oh, I kept that. The first thing I've kept since the couch key. Ah, no I didn't. I just couldn't see it, it's at the bottom of the screen. Vodka! Triple distilled vodka, product of Russia. This terrible Russian accent tells you exactly how good I am at the vodka. More whiskey. Exactly what this story needs. Hey, I like that. There's actually physics going on here. Dad's second book, which he keeps in the whiskey cabinet. Oh, another letter. Dear Mr. Greenbrier, I'd like to inform you, unfortunately, Mercury Bits will be unable to publish your follow-up to The Accidental Pariah. Despite the low sales of The Accidental Savior, we went ahead with the publication of your second book in hopes of the John Russell series catching on. However, sales of the second book have in fact been lower than those of the first, and so our stewardship of the series must end here. It's been a pleasure working as your publisher, and we wish you and John Russell the best in your future endeavors. Sincerely, Donald Phipps, publisher, Mercury Books. Well, so Dad's not only a published author, he's a bad author. And a bad reviewer. Although now we know that his second book was published by 1976, so it's been 20 years since he published a book. I'm sure this information is going to be useful at some time. Why does he keep that in the whiskey cabinet? Of all the places to keep a copy of your book and the letter saying that you're not going to get published, in the whiskey cabinet. Oh, he bought all the copies so no one bought them, and he wanted to make it seem like it actually sold. Yeah, you know what? That's how it happened. Definitely. More music to torment on
Somehow I always knew that someday we'd be through.
Textbook. History?
Now that it's happened,
history!
I just can't believe.
Probably shit though. Like it's a high school book.
I've done the best I could. Keep from
Reproductive
being
system worksheet number 6. Is this sexual education? This is sexual
Can't get
education.
you off my mind.
I am produced in the testicles.
Voodoo, mildew, and shandu.
Okay, I need to read this out fully. Below a
I'm right here looking at
The
you.
events are
It ain't
all out
me,
of
it's my
order.
job.
Get a sheet
Do you
of
think
white
I
paper.
sent you
Write
far
3
away?
I ain't been nowhere.
Number 6 on the top. Then choose one of the stories, A or B, and write it. Begin with the title and your name. Find the topic sentence to begin your paragraph. Put the sentence in chronological
I
order.
left my trunk in
Make sure the
town.
last sentence is a good, complete statement. Okay, I'm actually going to
Thought I
turn
killed
this
the
off
prey.
while I read that. It has screeching noises. Alright. A. The menstrual cycle. It travels for the fallopian tube. The ovary releases the ovum. About 2 weeks later, since the lining of the uterus is not needed for a pregnancy, it comes out through the vagina. It's incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy. If the egg doesn't meet a sperm, it dissolves. While the ovum is developing, the lining of the uterus is getting thick, soft. Another ovum starts to develop in one of the ovaries, and the process begins again. An ovum starts to develop. B. I am produced in the testicles. I go from the vas deferens to the urethra. The life forces. I go through the cervix and the uterus and into the fallopian tubes in search of an eggshell. Excel, not an eggshell. That would be really weird. No, I refuse to do my homework properly when this is better. I develop for 2 or 3 months in the epidermis. Epididymis. I know my body. When the penis becomes erect, I leave the epididymis and travel up into the body through the vas deferens. As I pass the prostate gland, the seminal vesicles, and the Cowper's glands, fluids are added so that I can live longer and swim more easily. Without me, an egg cell couldn't begin the amazing process of reproduction. The urethra carries me, along with around 200 million other sperm, out of the penis in a process called ejaculation. Also, for the record, I didn't realise that this game playthrough would not be family friendly if there are small children watching this for some reason. I'm sorry. If I can find the ovum before the other sperm do, I will be the winner, part of a fertilized egg. Reproductive cycle, worksheet number 6, the menstrual cycle. The early morning of September 1st, 1937, Essa Gat stares out of the window of the train as it travels from Vienna back to her home village of Poland. As the train rumbles along, the sun rises over the countryside. She can only think of her dear Borislav, the boy she is engaged to. Meanwhile, deep within her guts, an ovum starts to develop. As this train approaches its destination, her heart races. The lining of the uterus is getting thick and soft. As Essa steps off the train, her eyes start quickly across the gathered crowd. Then there, her dear Boris, still in his baker's smock, must have dropped his early morning duties at his father's shop to come meet her. Her heart skips a beat. The ovary releases the ovum. It travels through the fallopian tube. Over the wheezing of the steam engine, a deep hum grows. It's coming from the sky. Dark shadows pass over the station. A whistling sound. Essa, the thoughts only a second faster than the bombs. That escalated quickly. Reaches out towards her dear Boris across the crowd. Their eyes lock, and the moment freezes. Flash and smoke envelops them, almost instantly. In the assault by German forces, almost 75% of the people in our hometown are killed. The rest, including Essa and for a time Borislav, huddled in a half-destroyed church. He is blind. His legs are missing, bandaged with torn bedsheets. Essa's egg will not be meeting the sperm. It dissolves. This is how you do homework properly. Almost 2 weeks later, Boris loses his grip of life. Essa has given up her rations to keep Boris alive, but in the end nothing can save him. Since the lining of the uterus is not needed for him in pregnancy, it comes out through the vagina. Essa vows to survive. She sets off to join the Polish resistance as a daring spy and saboteur. Another ovum starts to develop in one of the ovaries, and the process begins again. It is incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy. See me! Either someone did not like the answer to this homework, or they liked it a little too much. That is amazing. I like Sam. Sam just got lots of points in my book. Sam is also clearly a better writer than her father. Anything else? Right. Anything in these bookshelves? Yes? No? Maybe? I don't think I've looked here. Oh, is that? No, that was just the lamp. Okay. I think that's everything. We checked out the whiskey cabinet. Another highlighter. A bright highlighter. No, I refuse to do my homework properly. That is the better order of homework. I think I already read that. I think. Yeah. I'm good at remembering what people wrote. Katie, please tell Mom and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing. Sam. Okay. What's up? More coupons. More tissues. More lamp. Ooh, some dice. Can I roll them? Yes! I can roll the dice! Not very well though. Just. Oh, that one moved to a 6. Yep, there we go. 4! Okay. Terrible rolling of dice, but there is no dice rolling mechanic in this game. We could play an entire D&D adventure with that. Anything in here? No. Read note. Hi, Lonnie. So if you want to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive. You home too? So hopefully that's fine. Right back and leave this in my locker if you still want to. Oh, right, of course, because American, they get their driver's license much earlier than they do in other countries. Samantha. So Sam can drive. Yay. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. Then I'm gonna kick your butt. Get ready. You, Dukin. Somebody was really enjoying those Nintendo games.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Okay. I still think that Lono is Army Photo Girl. As opposed to myself or Sam, but we will see. Katie, please, whatever you found, don't tell Mom and Dad. The attic. Okay. That's interesting. Wonder how long ago she wrote that. Why isn't it in? Sounds like time to go into the attic. Turn this light off. Oh, that one. Can I look at that? No, you can't. No. Is there something still in the space I haven't looked at? I'm assuming that when it's purple it means that it's incomplete, but there's still something to look at. Or maybe it's telling me when the lights are on or off. Nope. Alright, maybe there's still something... No, that's the postcard I sent. I know. Katie, upon meeting Mum or Dad. The attic! Let's go with that. Yeah, let's go upstairs. yet. Yeah, that's totally weird. That's my arm right there. Totally not anybody else. Nah. We could play poker. Newspaper clipping. Controlled burn scheduled for Boone County. Fumes of smoke will rise above the northeastern region of Boone County over the better part of next week, as part of a forestry service-run controlled burn of overgrown sectors of the Flintlock National Forest. Yay, go Mum! Forestry crews have been preparing the area for months. The burn operation will take place between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and possibly into Thursday, depending on speed of progress, according to the Forestry Service. In addition to removing dead and overgrown vegetation that can lead to wildfires in drier months, the operation will serve as a valuable training tool for the forestry and firefighting personnel involved, said senior conservationist Mum! Smoke will likely linger in the area through the following weekend. Mum is a productive member of society, as opposed to Dad, just a terrible author who buys all of his own books. Ooh, personal calendar. Monday! Corpse hunting? Corpse branding? Something that's probably less suspicious than what I'm reading. Wednesday, cooking class. Friday, ballroom dancing. More corpse burning, cooking class, ballroom dancing. More corpse burning, cooking class, ballroom dancing. Imagine living in a time period where they're actually allowed for controlled burns in the off season. Oh, wow, yeah. We can tell you're in Australia, yeah. How is that going, by the way? I probably find out from you later. Like, I know that the fires have finally stopped in like February or late February or early March. No, I was keeping tabs on it, but not anymore. Cook the big meal for Terry and Sam. Go Mum. We have a cone. Very useful information. There's a cone. There's a light switch so I can see what's going on. Examine form. Notice to approve personal transfer. To aid in the upcoming prescribed burn operation, a ranger with expertise in the procedure is being transferred to the station at Flintlock National Forest. 9294. Please see attached personnel file. Okay, again, this is still happening like 6 months ago. There's been nothing so far from 95, and we're June 95. Everything's been in late 1994. How long has everybody been missing for? Maybe they all burned in the fires. Oh, another cassette tape. Is there anyone to play it? We're going back downstairs. I'm going to play this now. Hopefully it's more music to torture Oddbird with. They did stop just in time for everyone to be shut inside. Well, look, that's good. It could have been, like, could you imagine if they were still burning at the same time that the quarantine was happening?
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
I love that I just turned the light switch on and got plot. Who knew light switch was so full of plot? Alright. love things in the future. I guess that is actually this case. This is just the packaging that it was in. Huh. Well, I went downstairs for nothing. Except for turning on a light switch to get plot. Unless the cassette tape dropped out at some point and I didn't notice it. Nothing else here? That's what happened to everybody. Everybody died of radiation poisoning. And left the TV on. Another 3-ring binder. The half-decent stereo system. Is that something over there as well? Yep. Okay, let's do the note first. Hi, Lonnie! I read this in first period and left it in your locker. Wait a second. It's what all the cool kids are doing, I've decided. Write me back! Also, here's an idea for something to draw. True cats on a motorcycle! Hey, this is a good idea! What all the cool kids are actually doing is sending each other pages on their beepers. But we're cooler than them, because guess what? They can't put this on a beeper! Ape, cat, alien, cactus. It's actually really cool. Your drawing of cats was so good, I even added a background to make it even better. Maybe I should just stick to writing though. I like it. How did you know they were about to be abducted by aliens? I'm looking at Mr. Fish right now. I feel like he would probably have lots of cats. Also, like his secret shame is he watches Posio? Something religiously. I'll ask him about it after class. He said he doesn't have cats, and also that he's never watched but I could see in his eyes he was lying. No. Oh, 90210. That makes so much more sense. Yeah, he's definitely lying. Like, as if he had never read, watched 90210. Alright, is there a tape player or something in this room, or do I have to go downstairs? So I can go downstairs. I'll be back. Pirate room of mystery. Radiation. Aliens. Yeah, I like Sister Sam. She seems cool. Teen drama, not cop drama.
We're so cool, yeah. Yeah, we're so cool. We're so cool, yeah. Fuck you too, cool schmuck. I don't wanna sit around and talk about the weather. We're such a good old day. I don't wanna wonder if you're gonna say hello. I don't wanna wonder if you're gonna walk away. I don't wanna hear how many friends you have. I don't have it anymore.
Clearly that was 90s punk music. Sam, stop leaving every damn light in the house on. You're as bad as your sister. Oh, I've been turning them off. I'm a good sister. Daniel called again. He wants his Nintendo game back. Because Sam is an evil person and has basically stolen this guy's Nintendo. To whom it may concern, I, Samantha Greenbrier, am 17 years old, and am therefore an independent, fully functional human being. The fact that you still forbid me from going into the city on my own is frankly absurd. Compare with Katie, who is only three years years older than me, and yet you allowed her to go all the way across an ocean to another continent on her own. It's because I'm good at running. I can run away from danger. Can you run away from danger, Sam? I didn't think so. I don't see your trophies on the cabinet. Maybe it might be favoritism. Maybe you've got more trophies than me, but parents just like me better. Too bad. I just want to spend an evening in a normal, totally safe city on my own, like a human being. You're emphasizing that too much. Clearly you're a lizard person. And since you may also remember that I have my own car now, you can't really stop me. Warmest regards, your daughter Samantha. Does anybody actually build like corkboard post-it notes to communicate with their family? That feels... It's either really practical or incredibly passive-aggressive. Anything else in these drawers aside from undergarments and stuff? Nope. Looks like another they're just more Street Fighter moves. Adventurous the cat. Is this an actual game? Did somebody find out if this is an actual game? It probably isn't. Probably isn't. But if it's an actual game, I want to play it. Looks like the Nintendo is gone. Hopefully it got returned to its proper owner. Oh, is this one of those 3D pools? Like you stare at it and an image emerges? I reckon it is. Yeah. I'm not going to try and do it with a digital screen, but I used to love those things as a kid. Those were just awesome. Anyway. Super Spitfire. Journey of Crystal. These are actual games, I really want to know. Also, were they Danny's games? Like, did we return his Nintendo, but not his games? Light switch. Yep, that. Man, Sam had this in like the 4th grade. Playing, this is cute. It's a little rabbit playing the keyboard. How awesome is that? Another Bible. This one carefully hidden somewhere nobody cares about. I'm pretty sure that's an actual game. Like, definitely fits a particular genre of games that definitely used to exist. The King's Labyrinth, Chapter 2, Frame Threat. Oh hey, Captain Allegra. Wow, this is a character that's stuck with Sam her whole life, it seems. Captain Allegra, still in her flowing skirt and sturdy jerkin, descended the single shining thread into the lower cabin of the labyrinth. She and the first mate, on their own now, grew closer to their goal, throne room of the dead, mortal king of the island. The first mate slid down the line, onto the stone floor. She swept chalky bone dust from the front of her canvas trousers, and looked up at Allegra. Oh, the first mate is a girl? Awesome. The silken thread, nigh unbreakable, thanks to the enchanted moths that inhabited the island, trailed behind, leading their way back to the entrance. From further into the labyrinth, a moaning began to echo. The moaning grew louder, clearer, turned into words from some ancient language they could not understand. The king's cursed voice. The hairs on Captain Allegra's arms stood on end. He looked back at the first mate, his eyes remained locked on the blackness of the passage for a moment too long before noticing the captain's gaze. The first mate nodded silently ahead, following the king's ghostly song deeper and deeper into the labyrinth. They came upon a rocky gap, spilling forth otherworldly blue light. The great basin of the dead king's throne room lay below, skeletal, rotted shadows of his bony fingers danced on the walls like loops, as his sang wayward souls flowed in one by one through the cracks of the cave walls, pulls into the orb, causing it to glow brighter and brighter. Behind the king, a long staircase hewn from rock led down into the chamber from a passage at the top. Oh, got a tickle in my throat. Allegra said, "We have the advantage in numbers. I will draw his attention, and then you..." But the first maid interrupted. No, I am smaller and quicker, and you know of dealing with mystic energies like these. I will circle to the other side, get the king's attention, and lead him on a merry chase. She held up the silk line, all traced by this invincible thread. Of course, Allegra said. It is a good plan, but perhaps we should go together. First mate shook her head. You know this is our best chance. Don't be afraid for me. The grasped hands exchanged 3 tight squeezes, their palms growing warm. The first mate tied the shining thread to the belt of her trousers, gave a quick salute and a wink, and dashed off. Allegra waited, staring vigilantly across at the top of the stairs where the first mate was to appear. The king continued his wait. No! The singing stopped. The king turned and began walking up the stairs. Allegra wanted to call out, do anything to stop the first mate from running headfirst into danger. She tried tugging on the line to signal her. No use. The king was nearly at the top of the stairs when the first mate burst through the passageway. She skidded to a stop. Even from across the yawning basin, Allegra could see the first mate's eyes grow wide. She turned and ran, summoning his undead power. The king left the ground, levitating, gliding behind her with distressing speed. It's actually relatively well written. Better than 50 Shades. From some dank passage much too far away, Allegra heard the first mate's screams. She was already running toward the sound. The line on Allegra's hand went taut and shuddered. Fell flat to the stone floor. Allegra ran, she was gathering on, twisting around her arm. She came to its end, an unbreakable thread dangled limply, its end shredded and frayed in her hand. She tossed it to the ground and ran. Sadly, Sam's a much better author than her father. Terry can learn a thing or two from her. Anything else? Pencil! I am John Wick. Grab enemy board? What? Emery board. We do not call that an emery board in Australia. Another 3 in binder. Please. For sure. No? Creative writing course. Cool. Oh, they teach art and history and classics and anthropology. Whee! Oh, I remember those sorts of things. They glow in the dark. I wonder if the lights are on, if I turn them off, will they glow? No. Oh well. There's the actual light switch. Will I get for turning things off? Why does this room not actually have its own lights? It's weird. Oh, we have a slip. Not a challenging assignment. Metal plaque for family portrait, reasonable subject, but not complex. When I said that mum and dad should be replaced with parents' names, I did not mean just add them underneath. Acceptable leveling on edges, show more pride in your work. No, it's metalwork engraving course. Another rubber. Sam is a biker girl. This is the one me and my dad are building. Nice, Dad's a biker girl. Go bang. Yep. Nope. Steggy! No. I want to give it a hug. Whee! Anything else? Doesn't look like aliens. Aliens. I don't think we found whatever the combination of what's a hurdle is. Can we get an axe? I would like to use an axe on this. I haven't had that much to drink, Jodie Foster. How many fingers am I holding up? You better not have been reading my secret diary again. Here you go, Mitten. There's some pate. Gross. Hey Sam, do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school at the Coliseum? Coliseum was an old movie theatre franchise, I believe. It came out last weekend, and Todd won't shut up about it. So either it's good, or we can make fun of him for liking it. My mum is supposed to cook dinner for us tonight for a change, but I cannot ditch out on it, probably. So this correlates to the itinerary. What time? Also, isn't that movie supposed to be really violent? Am I going to Bath? According to Todd, it is pretty hardcore. I guess Uma Thurman gets stabbed in the heart with a heroin needle, so that's kind of hilarious. Also, something about cheeseburgers is important. Todd wants to see it again. 7:15, okay? Don't laugh. Ha ha ha. Alright, see you then. Must go back over here. Good. Anything else down this passage? No lights. Smoke detector. There's a fire. It's not lit down. More toilet paper. The most precious thing in this house. More toilet paper. Someone was prepared. Broke it. Need to break it. Wild colour. Somebody was doing some hair dyeing. Or some murder. One of the two.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. That's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked in the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy or good or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited. And the moment was gone.
Just kiss! Anything interesting in the cabinet? Toothpaste. The most interesting thing in any cabinet. And band-aids. Second most interesting thing in any cabinet. And nail polish. Nailed it. Did not nail it. Wait, was that something on the inside there? Lonnie rules! Clearly she does. Keep an eye out to see if you see like a 4-digit passcode or 3-digit or whatever the passcode is for the locker. I've had a look at that. Wear goggles and rubber gloves by handling anything in this room. Now, on that note, I've been playing for roughly an hour and a half, just using half an hour of fail setup. I'll probably do one more hour of this, and then wherever we're at is where we'll stop. Is that more towels? This house has a lot of towels. I'm presuming this is parents' room, as opposed to possibly my room. Somebody clearly came through here in a hurry or something. Like this open drawers everywhere. House may have a lot of towels. Yeah, it does. And everything's so neat. Except for that drawer, which isn't in. Nope. TV's not working. Can I put something on? Can I... Why are all these video cassettes up here, but there's no cassette player? What happened to all the cassette players in this house? Clearly that alien just abducting the cats on motorbikes was leading to something. Yes, clearly. Nothing in the laundry hamper, except laundry, where it's supposed to be. This is a hell of an ensuite. Better than my ensuite. This ensuite's like half the size of my apartment. After the honeymoon, rediscovering your spouse, personally, spiritually, sexually. Reverend Alexander Michaels, definitely the expert on sex. It may seem inevitable that the spark you and your spouse shared on your honeymoon should fade over time, but it doesn't have to be. Reverend Alexander Michaels, love Reverend, will show you how to rekindle the fire you once had. Part 1 provides simple steps to reopen the lines of communication between you and your spouse, allowing you to face the problems you share as partners, instead of as rivals. Part 2 leverages the Reverend's decades of service to God. Yeah, there's a loving relationship there. Helping you connect with a higher power. You'll draw strength from a spirituality you may not even know you have. Remember, always leave room for God in your loving relationship. Part 3 offers a number of fresh and exciting ideas for the bedroom. It's the Kama Sutra, but Reverend inspired. The reserve of passion for your spouse runs deep. You just have to know where to look. Skip to part 3. Done. Reverend Michaels will show you the way, and he's available for one-on-one consultation. Alright, so I'm guessing this is my parents' bedroom then, and they are having a problem with the relationship. You know? Trying to rekindle the old romance. Black friars for men, as opposed to black friars for women. I really want to know if those barcodes are actually product codes, like real product codes. Imagine if it actually linked to a toaster. Wait, nope. That's better. I will make my parents proud. Another 3-ring binder. There's a lot of these around for some reason. Dear Jan, oh honey, let me tell you, I understand how you feel. Bob and I have had our own panics, periods, our own down periods. It's become a bit of a way of life, actually. You get used to each other. You live your own lives in the same house. The kids grow up, they go away. I'm sorry, this isn't helping, is it? Don't worry, Tony will get over whatever's distracting him. Probably his time-traveling sci-fi novel. Things will go back to normal, and as for Sam being distant, it's a teenager for you. Nothing to worry about. Hey, Sam is cool. Sam is cool. Don't talk bad about Sam's parents. In the meantime, this controlled bum? This controlled bird? Controlled bird, right, the forest ranger job. That sounds like quite the adventure. But let's cut to the chase. This new ranger they sent. Oh, it wasn't Mum that was sent, it was a completely new ranger. That's what I want to hear about. Ranger Rick. You've got to be kidding me. It's too perfect. You have to tell me everything and send pictures. I want the whole package. Wait, that sounded wrong. Keep your chin up until Terry is out of his slump, and in the meantime, write more letters to your old friend Carol. She adores them. Love Heart, Carol. Aww. I wonder if those, like somebody had to draw those. I wonder if they modeled them off of an actual real family or something, like reality. This light was on before I got here. Maybe pardon. Watercolor techniques, florals and still lifes. Are you a watercolorist looking to improve your skills? So was Bradford Gregory once, and that one reverend who's a sex expert. Since he began painting with watercolors at the age of 40, he has gone on to win countless awards in national and international exhibitions. Yeah, we don't care. Also, yeah, Mum, Dad, you're one to talk about leaving lights on around the place. Like, you've left these lights on for like 6 months. Another Bible. This is a very religious family. At least the parents are very religious, and so much the rest of us. Dear Mum and Dad and Sam, I am in the channel! I have no idea what the channel is. Like, in reality, I feel like I should know whatever that is. This is my second passage through the channel! I'm on my way back from London, this time going to Brussels, Belgium. Sorry, I didn't write you on the way to London, but I was too excited about the channel! London was great. Dad, I know you've always wanted to visit, and I think you really should. You'd love it. If you all wanted to come back here with your family sometime, yes, I would make you convinced. Love you all, Katie. Is there a date on this one? Get an idea? Looks like this one's dated. Maybe the itinerary downstairs will tell us when this is, but at least we know whenever this was sent, parents still existed. The aliens hadn't come for us yet. Anything else in the drawer? Nothing underneath? Yeah, I did check the armory. I left the yeah. That was the bathroom. Earth, Wind and Fire and Willie Nelson. Cool. Nothing in this bin. Ooh, Mom's purse. Get out! Drop all the money you have in here. Yeah. And just taps. We came from that way, yes. And that way. So this way. Katie, Mum and Dad were going to make up the guest room for you to stay in over the summer. You came home on such short notice they weren't around to do it. Use my room if you want. I won't be needing it anymore. Well, that's ominous. Alright, so this was presumably supposed to be my room that I've never been to before. They didn't even unpack. They just left it here for me to do. How rude. Composition book. Ghost Hunter Journal. Sighting journal. Ooh, this is for the house. Alright. August 31st, 1994, 1:19 a.m. Tall shadow of the upstairs hall. When I rounded the corner, no one was there. How tall was Uncle Oscar? Note, I was not wearing my glasses. September 3rd, 1994, 12:44 a.m. A faint voice coming from the bottom of the stairs. I said hello, did not investigate. Probably was the furnace. September 9th, 1994. Poured milk from carton in fridge. It was spoiled. Pretty sure I read that spirits can sour milk. Milk was bought yesterday. Also ghost milk. October 9th, 1994. Bonnie says she feels some presence in the TV room. I suddenly begin to feel cold. We build a protective pillow for it. Okay. Pillow fort time. But it's plenty of time, so not the X-Files pillow fort, so downstairs. October 22nd, 1994. Lonnie and I employ Ouija board as a medium. Disturbing messages are conveyed from the other side. Oscar is definitely here. October 28th, 1994. Enlisted Lonnie to stay up all night and help patrol the premises, reporting any signs of otherworldly presence. Lonnie reported many sightings, but all remained unconfirmed. Possible ectoplasm in probably due to a leaky roof. Because, as we all know, ectoplasm comes from leaky roofs. Sample taken just in case. Despite our best efforts, we both fell asleep around 4 a.m. All in all, successful night. Yeah, you got to spend the night with Lonnie. That's a successful night and then some. It just occurred to me that we probably could have found out what the last, because the TV was on after the X-Files marathon, presumably. Whatever the X-Files marathon was, that date is probably the last time anybody was alive in this house. Hey Sam, you were asking what my whatever ribbons meant. Here is a handy guide. Orienteering rifle team. Okay, so it was Lonnie. Lonnie was Army Girl in the photo. So if you didn't think I was cool before, now you do. Cool. Yeah. So Lonnie was definitely Army Girl. There's nothing else to look at. Yep. I will make my parents proud. Oh. Just Christmas lights. Alright, light switch. Anything. That. Ooh, painting room. Somebody working on something? Maybe? Can't see it. How do you paint? Tissues! Pen! Coaster! Performance evaluation. Richard Hadamack, supervisor, Janice Greenbrier. Evaluation period, 9/2/94 to 11/1/94. Okay, so we have evidence that somebody was here in November. Knowledge and skill. Exemplary. Communication. Exemplary. Work. Everything is exemplary. You are amazing. I'm going to have an affair with you. Supervisor comments. Ranger Padamark has been indispensable during the course of the prescribed burn preparation and execution. I believe his expertise and dedication has been the deciding factor in the success of a very complex and challenging conservation effort. In the opinion of the Flintlock Forest staff, Rick's contribution to all daily operations have become essential to the outfit's continuing success. To this end, I will be formally submitting paperwork requesting his permanent reassignment to this facility so I can continue my gratuitous affair with him. Signed, Janice Greenbrier. Good to know that there's one up here. Maybe Mum recorded the sex tape. Halloween show! Don't forget costume! Name's that? Of course.
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad's situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
Cool. Bit odd that that note is sitting in the art room where Mum clearly spends her time with her, affair and stuff. Clearly the model. Nope. Your tape. Your tape. Is it a sex tape? It's an alien sex tape. This is some good alien sex. Okay, that was just. I actually used to have one of these. Similar model. Well, my mum had it, but I used to use it for napkins. That sort of thing. Somebody wants to help. Oh, yeah, that's tape. Maybe Mr. Benson. Go away. There's nothing in there. Ronnie, holy crap, I was in the library and noticed something in the corner. I found a secret passage! And it had Oscar's creepy old stuff in it! Oh my god, I have got to see this. We're skipping 6th. Okay. That's... We need to remember this map. So there's the library downstairs and closet here. And bathroom. Okay. So that's that. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to go check that out. Meantime, is there anything else left in here to look at? Something is a tailor. Captain Allegro and first mate. Your costume? No costume. Oh, nice. Ronnie wants to be a fashion designer, I guess. And that's actually pretty cool. That's cool. Anything else in here? No, there's a hat. Nothing else of worthy notes? No? Look. Wildfire. He saved her from the raging flames, and then things really heated up. Yep. It's mills and booms. Exactly what you expect. Right, I'm pretty sure that's everything. Is that everything upstairs or is that more? Alright, there's the red one. Red light district. It's rating. Sam, start room. Do not enter if red lights are on. Oh. Yeah. Turn the red lights off. No. Alright. We're gonna have to find out how to get into that at some point. In the meantime, yes, it's there. Secret passage time. Here's the secret passage. There hasn't been like a flashlight or anything, I don't think, in order to turn that on or something. Ooh. What are you looking at here? Ghosting. Ghost Hunters, Sam and Lonnie's secret house investigation log. Hidden compartments found. 3. Upstairs, library and foyer. Evidence of the supernatural discovered. 0. Alright, so there's one opposite my room. One in the library. And that must be the thing that why the place was purple. Okay. Yeah, marked on the map. How nice of them. Be gone, Satan. Yeah. It's not working. Yet. Ah. All the lights out? No. I don't know. Ghost. Definitely a ghost. Or the alien. Cut out the lights to that room. Specifically that room. It's over here. Aha, the Ouija board. Yes, no, maybe, goodbye now. There's nothing to open, turn left. Okay, either way, 0 is a number, probably of the locker. Yep, locker combo. Pen. Hello? Who are you? Oscar. What do you want? To come back. Oscar is a sheep. He's official. That led to the library, but I lost the light. I couldn't see well, when I open the library side, whatever's happened to the light there will fix. Assuming it's not an actual deliberate part of the game. Look, I may have been relatively good at turning the lights off and stuff, but I'm definitely causing a big mess in this house. I'm not making my parents proud. Alright, push panel. Alright, 051. That looks to be our code. Property of Sam, private. Private, do not raid. Heaven at the edge of the world. Green Racia Part 2. Okay, it's not long. Legroom and Scally Pine peered down warily through the dense canopy of rustling leaves from their couch, high in the forest branches. Mere feet away, sunlight shone brightly off the inner west walls. It's a glacial bench in which the forest grew. It's a strange sight indeed, such lushness juxtaposed with the frigid ice formations. Allegro leapt forward without hesitation, bounding through the high branches. The first mate had been captured by the Green Glacier's Amazonian tribe. His life, it was her last time, wasn't it? His life hung in the balance. We have to hurry. Allegra's party followed behind, moving quickly as a breeze through the greenery. Allegra landed in the clearing and shouted, "Stop!" She saw the Queen Amazonian up on her pedestal, reaching for the lever that would drop her first mate into the vast below. She shouted, "No!" and flung her saber at the Amazon's reaching hand. But it was too late. The first mate screamed as he fell toward the water, then splashed down. All was eerily silent. Allegra looked on, frozen in fear, as she lost yet another first mate. And remorse. She had been a moment too late. Good. Next page. But then, from the vat, something began to emerge. A head of dark brown hair, just like the first mate. Then the shoulders and sleeves of his coat, soaking wet. As the figure stood and the water poured down, Allegra saw that the first mate had changed. He was no longer a man at all. In fact, what looked at her were the eyes, the face, and hair, and hands, and body of a woman. Still in the first mate's clothes. Still, the first mate. She spoke in a soft, clear voice. Captain? The Amazonian queen said, "She is one of us now. She is ours." Allegra drew her magical flintlock pistols from her belt, and her crew readied their swords. Allegra glared into the queen's eyes and said, "That's the love of my life, and you can't have her!" I ship it. Alright, and the other one was in the library? So I'm just gonna start leaving the lights on. Screw my parents, I'm never gonna make them proud anyway. It was on the other side. The Misfits! It's the Halloween show. Did we get to go to the Halloween show?
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous. After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, "I really like you." I just nodded my head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
Okay. 50 something. 051. Alright. We have a key.
Lonnie came over today. Everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
Gosh, Sam. Wait, is it? The Great UFO Cover-Up. Seems Sam likes her porn with science fiction. Dad likes it with politics. She likes it with UFOs. Gosh, Sam, indeed. Also smoking. At least we got our justice moment. So we now have the basement key. I keep thinking shift key is going to make me run like in other games I play. But no, it's just a zoom in function. Oh, we didn't find the secret passage in the library side of things. I'm going to go there before we go into the basement. You're gay. Alright, where is it in here? Somewhere over there. Go. That light is totally going to help us. Still can't. Oh well, the important thing is we've got it. It is a really nice house. Also, hello, Rogue Noodle. I'm not sure who you are, but hello. Like, it's a big house. Like, I was commenting when I started this game that this foyer is I think it is actually bigger than my apartment where I live in now. No? No. There are another way into the basement? Ah, to the basement's over there. It's the mysterious stranger. Has everybody here seen the adventures of Mark Twain? Is the adventure with the mysterious stranger? If you haven't, go to YouTube. Adventures of Mark Twain, Mysterious Stranger. Holy crap, watch it. Have I seen all of this stuff? Lip balm. Oh yeah, the dust. Basement time. I locked myself in. Like a responsible person, not in a hole. Yeah, it's close enough to Easter. Yeah. Yeah, it's really cool. Like, watch it in full. First time I saw it, it was actually, I didn't have the audio, and it was creepy as hell, and then I got to watch it again with the audio, but hopefully you're watching it with the audio. Dear Samantha, would I cordially thank you for having me to your abode for the Thanksgiving holiday with your lovely family. I enjoyed the thoughtful potatoes, and also it was weird being around your parents for that long. But it was pretty funny how impossible it is for your dad not to be awkward for more than 30 seconds at a time. Very cordially yours, your close friend and confidant, Lonnie D. What? Wait. What? Fancy man. Oh, page 2. Dear Miss DeSoto, allow me to take this opportunity to thank you in kind for being such a gracious host of the festivities at your father's estate. Following the aforementioned meal with my parents, your family's Thanksgiving feast was the more enjoyable of the two events, I must say. One especially appreciated the time I spent with your grandmother, who is a lovely woman with sterling taste and a refined air. Let's do it again, same time next year, shall we? Indeed, Madam Samantha Greenbrier Esquire. Damn, I really like Sam. Sam and Molly, like these are cool people. Yep. Nobody cares about the 3 in the finals. I'm waiting to find out that there's like a secret that involves counting all of the 3 grinders in the house or something. And yeah, this house does need better lighting. There was, near the start of the game, I think you were here for that, but there was an electrician's report at the start of the game. Is there something else down here? It seems to be a wall, I can't go any further. And there's nothing else to click. Chips. There's nothing else. No. Hey, I've received 100 messages. Hurrah! Oh, there we go. Examine drawing. Ooh. That's cute.
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around, well, you know. So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone, or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone. we say I love you.
Okay. What have we got left to do? Is there something? I've seen that. There's something around here, I guess. Space I haven't seen. I'm open to suggestions. If somebody has spotted something, like, was that the one who you thought her father was? Yeah, that was the brief moment where we thought her father was the butler. And that there was some terrible family secret. Have we been to the furnace yet? No, we have not been to the furnace. I don't know where the furnace is. You can see everywhere we have been. We've looked at that. We couldn't get into the attic. It's locked. Seen that. And okay, so there's gotta be something in here somewhere. Walked past it in the basement. Oh, did we? Where? Okay, there's a bit of glow coming from down there. Yep, totally missed that. Thank you, human. I assume. How long has this furnace been running for? 6 months? More towels. Always more towels. Well, you know what Douglas Adams says, always no real towel. It's family took it to heart. Reed College. Dear Samantha, Congratulations. I am pleased to inform you of your admission to the creative writing track of the Reed College Summer Program for Young Scholars for its 1995 session. Good on you, Sam. We believe you have much to contribute to the Reed College community based on your portfolio and academic record. I am also pleased to offer you financial aid to cover 75% of the summer's program tuition and fees. Freaking good on you, Sam. The attached documentation delineates your schedule, optional secondary track choices, and your dormitory assignment. Please remember to submit the attached form if you wish to be eligible for one of the 3 Reed full-time undergraduate scholarships to be awarded to exemplary students at the end of each summer program. We very much look forward to your attendance. Again, congratulations on your admission, and best wishes from all of us at Reed College. Sincerely, Jody Morris. Jody Morris. Director of Admissions. How the furnaces even work, kind of an odd concept. It kind of depends on the furnace.
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
Yeah, accidental breakup. Anything in the trunk? Salmon scrap. Yeah. Ooh, shit. Well, that's promising. Hopefully this happened after that point in time. You know, get a bracelet each. One goes off to Riders Camp, the other goes off to the army. Could be lovely, maybe. Oh, there's a lamp. That helps. Can now see things. Anything else that I missed over here? No. Note. What is that note doing in the basement? Oh, one of Granddad's books, apparently. Richard Greenbrier. Ooh, it's his PhD. Yoice. A complete understanding. Complete understanding of whatever Joyce is. That's, I really wanted to be more interested in that PhD. Look at this thing. Somebody does not like Richard Greenbrier. Somebody does not like Grandad. Another newspaper clipping. Mason's Pharmacy Soda. Mason's Pharmacy Soda Fountain welcomes Boone County youngsters. Too much effort. The cheeks of Goodfellows high school students were rosy today as each and every last one stepped up to the newly christened soda fountain at Oscar Mason's Pharmacy downtown. Following many months of renovations, including a brand new dispenser to mix fizzy water from any number of flavored syrups and a glass-topped ice cream case from which to scoop to the heart's delight. Mr. Mason, long a well-loved fixture of Main Street, looked overjoyed to welcome a throng of young people. First sweet served up to the crowd was the chocolate sundae. The Terry Greenbrier, age 8. Aw, Dad. The nephew of Mr. Mason. One of Dad's books with something stuck to it. Dear Terence, thank you for sending along a copy of your newly published book and author's first published manuscript. It is a momentous occasion. I read it this afternoon. I certainly recognize my son is the subject matter, and author's work is the externalization of that which he holds dear, and that which he fears. And in that respect, I believe your work was successful. But the lens through which the person was shown was needlessly clouded by genre cliches and implausible dinosaur science fictional deus ex machina. Oh dear. The great authors speak of their life milieu in clear and honest tone, the lens crystal that refracts their thoughts without distortion. I congratulate you on surviving the great ordeal that is publication, and rest assured the readers of your chosen genre will lap up copies hungrily. I urge you to shed artifice. You can do better. With a father's love and encouragement, Richard something or other PhD. Richard Greenbrier, PhD. He really loves the fact that he has a PhD. Such a wonderful father. Granddad. Yeah, kind of a dick. Like in that I totally love you, son, but I'm a dick kind of way. I'm proud of you, but you can do better. Okay, there's something there, and there's more basement there. Let's check here out first, because there's a lot. Girl Scout, the band formerly known as Settlers, role model authorities, make squeeze town stories. I'm just presuming that they will have this sort of self-Girl Scouts denial. Yeah, first one.
Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
I can sing is added to the backpack. I can't sing. Yolanda de Soto. Something rather Hector and Marie de Soto. Blah 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 blah. And Samantha. Cool. USA. Dear Sam, I am so happy you liked the drawing. I was thinking of us when I drew it. I knew you'd be able to tell. You'd love Mexico, I think, probably. The nature here is totally different than back home. I keep thinking about Allegra and the first mate lost on a mysterious island, where even the plants are out to get them. And then I think of them together, out there in the wilderness together, and I start thinking of you again. I lie here in bed, and I can almost feel you. I've been trying to save it up for when we're together again. I haven't done a good job, okay? But I tried. Okay, enough about that. Your last letter got to me the day before we start driving back north. We'll be racing this letter home, if I get home first. We can read it together. And yes, I'm taking tons of photos, and we'll have to spend so much time in the dark. Love, love. Today's Spanish lesson. X-Fly, Oscar, X... Spanish. Trash? Well, there is trash, but nothing I can put on. Nothing there. Whoop. This is gonna be a code somehow. Oh, there's a bell missing. Maybe I need to click the bell. Summon the butler! Oh, another cassette. Can we... Yep, we put it in there. These faucets don't work. Space that we haven't been to yet. I love how it gets loud. And then nothing happens. Postcard! Hey Sam! Why are you from Multnomah? Riot Girl is a pretty great genre of music. Yeah. Unless you're Oddbird, and then Oddbird can't stand this genre of music. Which is why we are going to play it every time on replay. I'm here on a stupid class trip, which is stupid because it's March, and I don't know if anyone running this school has been to Oregon, but it's cold and rainy as shit in March. Wish you were here. Oh wait, you are here, because I'm writing this to you in the gift shop. Oh, oh shit, here's your something. But it's from Lolly.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, "You didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl." But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
Don't stick with the group, Katie. Screw the group. Not literally, that's probably a sex offense. But otherwise, screw the group. Mason's farmery changes hands. The shoppers of Main Street were surprised today at the announcement that Mason's farmery would change ownership for the first time since its opened 10 years ago. Rumors swirled that the sudden sale of the farmery was transacted for a song. When asked about speculation that the deal had been signed for as little as $1. Damn. Mr. Samuel Onstein, Oscar Mason's longtime assistant and now proprietor of Mason's Farmery, told the register the specifics remain between myself and Mr. Mason. Mr. Mason had taken sick and was unavailable for comment. That's probably going to be important somehow. This is the secret passage. It's already open. That goes up. That goes up. processing. Claw variants. Damn, this house is bigger than let's believe. The Bratmobile. The Psycho House Girl. Coolest stuff about being the Psycho House Girl. Cool thing number one. Everybody in the hall think you don't know they're looking at you and whispering as you walk past, because I guess they haven't heard a peripheral sentence. Costumes, skeletons, and devils. Cheerleaders from the Smells Like Teen Spirit video. One girl dressed as Jackie Kennedy. That's an item mom and dad situation. And it was so worth it. This is the journal. Loud and real and awesome, and everybody's retail like one juice at a time. Comic! I can't read the comic. So, here's someone to play it? Someone to play it? Someone to play it? There we go. I want to read stuff. Samantha Greenbrier. Dear Miss Greenbrier, I appreciate the time and effort you put into writing your letter. Showed initiative, as well as and was well written. But it does not change my mind on this matter. I understand that Mr. Soto is a friend of yours. The fact of the matter is that she defaced school property with profanity. The fact that she allegedly defaced her own locker in retaliation for another student doing the same to yours is immaterial. As to your complaint that no other student has been punished for their part in this incident, the fact is that no guilty party has come forward and there has been no convincing evidence to say who might have defaced your locker. In other words, there is no one to punish. This just feels like bullshit. Anyway, I would suggest letting this issue drop. No, fuck you, school. As it will only bring more unwanted attention on yourself, which I believe is what you claim began this whole incident in the first place. Yes, screw you, school.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
That's where we are. Espanol? Words in Spanish? Dear head conservation, words. You can't spell, I can't do words. Due to your exemplary management of the Flintlock prescribed burn operation last year and the service's need for experienced personnel to direct regional operations, we would like to offer you the position of Regional Conservation Management Director, responsible for operations throughout northwestern Oregon. Your assistance would be sought to fill the previous position on site at the Flintlock National Forest. Your new posting would be at the Regional Management Building located at 128 Bullhorn Road, which should be much more convenient for your daily commute. Please respond as soon as possible regarding the decision. We look forward to your reply. Signed, Bruce Pendleton. Well, that was at least this year. We've had 2 or 3 things from 1995 now, so... Hey, Lonnie. Sorry my mum was a bitch last night. She's hardly ever around her forest. It's like an hour away, and then when she gets home, she takes it out on you, like, because you're not a member of the family. She knows you won't call her on it, and I'm sorry. Damn, Mama Greenbrier carrying the family. Oh, yeah, like, you've seen the dad. Haha, it's okay. I know she's just jealous of our cool and freewheeling lifestyle. I feel sorry for you. I'm lucky my mum lives in Florida. You have to have a mum every day. Oh, that's nice. I like you, Lonnie. I mean, maybe mum. I don't know. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up the mum thing like that. I know I shouldn't complain. Yeah, okay, so that was a cut of herself. That was stuff. Yeah, okay, cool. No, I'm being serious. My mum is a psycho-Christian. Oh, okay, yep, new information. And her new husband, Don, is a complete tool. Living in Florida with him is her eternal punishment in my mind. So, you wouldn't rather live with your mum in Florida? No. Froth, music and culture. We read the letter. It's a random pot plant. Have I missed anything back this way? Just want to check that we haven't missed anything back here. Nope. Don't. Is there a light switch somewhere? Stub. Earth, Wind, Fire, Sanatorium. $25. February 23rd. I guess this is important for some reason. I don't know. No secret panels? That we know of? Throw away lid. The skull was the coolest thing I found in Mexico, and it was like $3. I love it. Merry Christmas. Miss you. Love, Lonnie. P.S. Treasure it always. It was a cool skull. For those of you who weren't here at the start, there's a lovely, cool green Mexican skull at the front. Like where you walk in. Mum's purse. She has multiple of these. Manual. Take care about forest. Hi Jen. I got 2 tickets for EWF on Thursday, but my girlfriend says she doesn't want to go. Her taste in music rears its ugly head again. So that leaves me with an extra ticket that I thought you might be interested in. More than clearing bush in the freezing rain, right? Rick. Fair. Telling ya. Fair happening. Another comic postcard from me. Hi Mum, Dad, and Sam. Vacation is weird, as you can see. The Catholic Church still has a lot of money left over from the Middle Ages. Actually, it's mostly from the Renaissance. Anyway, I've gotten to see all of the art, including the Sistine Chapel ceiling and the sculptures by Michelangelo, Donatello, and the rest of the Ninja Turtles. Mum will have to come back together. I would love to be here with someone who really appreciates the history behind everything. Also, Sam, they have various relics and in pieces of important dead people, so you should probably come too. Next stop, Barcelona. Calm down, Dad. I won't get gored by a bull. Probably. Love me. Cool. Alright, so, it's hit 2 o'clock now, my time, that's, what, 10 p.m. for Australians? Look, I've got no idea how much longer there is to this game, so, it's up to you guys. You guys can say if you want to keep going, or if we want to stop after I finish exploring around this room. So, comments on what you prefer. Towels! So many towels! that's gotta be relevant. That there has to be a plot point about all these towels. If there isn't, I'm making one. That the thing? I can't tell what it's Aha, I'm a vicious knife murderer. I can spread butter and your innards like butter. Anything else? No. Hey. Nothing else? That's one or two down there. For a second I thought that was a person there. Damn, this house is huge. Okay. I mean, if your partner was a conspiracy theorist, right? Not even a good one. Yeah. Yeah. Good on you, mum. Go have that affair. It's the only excitement you'll have in life now. First off, congratulations! They're in the dining room, so probably those fancy, scratchy nightmare coughs. Yeah. Again, if you want me to keep going after this, like it's now the 2 o'clock mark, if people want me to keep going, I'll keep going, otherwise I'll be shutting off after finishing around this room. Anyway. Congratulations, Janice, something rather, regional director, and Greenbrier, of course. And I say congratulations because, come on, you're going to take the job, right? What are you waiting for? An engraved invitation? Call them back! But in the meantime, let's talk about this little outing we had with our favorite flannel-clad hunk. What a blast! But you sound like you're reading a lot into an innocent night out. You sure there's something there? Hold it. You said he has an out-of-town girlfriend. You're sure they're not serious? Okay. Do we have to figure out when we'll see each other next in person? Enough with the letters! I owe you a complimentary boss lady? Soon. Love, Carol. Yeah. Called it. Anything else in here worth reading? Any random keys and random codes? It strikes me that a 2020 version of this game would be a lot less interesting. You'd have to stalk their social media and hack their email. Actually, now that you mention it, there's another game that I've been interested in playing. Because it's quite similar to another game, apparently, that I really love. And basically, the concept of that game is you found somebody's mobile phone, and you're going through it trying to find out who this person is or something about them, and you're just learning about somebody's life through their mobile phone. I don't know if it's incredibly invasive as how creepy, or if it's charming and heartwarming, but, like, I feel like that's kind of like the 2020 version of this game. Don't give up on this, honey. Aww. Oh, he trampled it. You're right, Oddbird. Mama Greenbrier carrying this family. Throw it in the trash? Yes! I am not a respectful daughter. His writing belongs in the trash. Alright, can I save? Yes, I can save. Alright, so final call out. Do people want me to continue, or shall we leave it there for tonight? We've been playing for a good 2.5 hours approximately, excluding the time I spent just trying to set it up and get rid of the horrible echo we had. I have at least 3 people who've been watching and commenting, so it's up to you guys. Alright, tell you what, I think... Oh, wait, no preference, happy to come back to it. Thank you, Varrock. Alright, I say we probably leave it here then. We've got the dining room to explore, and probably significant rest of the house, and some passage, so probably there's something there too, I don't know. Yeah, I've got no idea if we're really far into this game or not far at all. I've got no real concept of how long things are. Sweet. Alright, so we'll be finishing up there. Now, at tomorrow at about 10 o'clock Malta time, and so that's about 6 PM Australia time, Melbourne time, East Coast time. I will be playing Dark Souls. I've never played Dark Souls before, ever. But I will have a good friend of mine, Liam McMillan, with me, who he literally wrote some of the lore in the wiki pages and the Reddit forums. Like, some of his personal theories have become the mainstream theories and lore interpretations of that game. So I'm going to be bringing him in. He's going to be, while I play, he's going to be talking, commenting, all that sort of business. At the moment, we're planning on doing that every Monday, Tuesday going forwards, until we finish it, so we'll be starting from tomorrow. So I'll probably get back to this either Wednesday or Thursday, something like that. Otherwise, I'll throw a message onto my Facebook. I'll leave a message if you've got me on Discord. I'll probably mention on Discord in the channel I've got there. So yeah, keep posted to Facebook or Discord until I get something more proper set up for more details. Awesome. Alright. Save and quit. Yes. Awesome. Well, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Yeah. And that is a big house. That is a very big house. I'll need to call it a mansion. Alright. Have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Have a lovely thing. Farewell.